Ludwig Boltzmann was an Austrian physicist who made significant contributions to the field of statistical mechanics, which explains the properties of matter in terms of the statistics of large numbers of particles. His work laid the groundwork for quantum mechanics and has had a lasting impact on our understanding of the microscopic behavior of matter. Born in Vienna, Austria, Boltzmann showed an early aptitude for mathematics and physics. He studied at the University of Vienna under the guidance of Joseph Stephan, another prominent physicist. One of his most famous contributions is the Boltzmann equation, which describes the statistical behavior of a thermodynamic system not in a state of equilibrium. His equation, S equals K log omega, relates the entropy, S of an ideal gas, to the probability omega of its microstate, and contains the Boltzmann constant K, which is a fundamental constant of nature. Boltzmann's ideas were not universally accepted during his lifetime. He was a staunch defender of atomism at a time when many scientists were skeptical of the existence of atoms. His statistical interpretation of the second law of thermodynamics was also controversial, as it introduced the concept of probability into the deterministic framework of classical physics. Boltzmann held academic positions in various places, including Graz, Vienna, Munich, and Leipzig. His travels and interactions with other scientists enriched his perspectives and influenced his work. Despite his successes, Boltzmann struggled with bouts of depression throughout his life. The skepticism and criticism of his peers towards his ideas weighed heavily on him. Boltzmann was a fervent advocate for the idea that matter is composed of discrete, indivisible particles, or atoms. He believed that statistical mechanics, a field he significantly advanced, provided a theoretical framework supporting the atomic hypothesis. In contrast, Mach, as his rivalry, was deeply skeptical of the existence of atoms. He contended that science should focus solely on observable phenomena, dismissing atoms as unobservable and thus merely metaphysical constructs. Mach's influence wasn't limited to physics. He was also a prominent philosopher of science. He championed a form of positivism, asserting that scientific theories should be grounded only in directly observable phenomena. This philosophical perspective clashed with Boltzmann's, which accepted the existence of unobservable entities if they offered a coherent theoretical framework. Their academic disagreements were deeply personal. The two frequently exchanged pointed criticisms of each other's work, both privately and in public forums. Their disputes became legendary within their contemporary scientific community. The resistance to his ideas, spearheaded by influential figures like Mach, took a toll on Boltzmann's mental well-being. Feeling isolated in his defense of atomism and grappling with other personal and professional challenges, Boltzmann suffered from bouts of depression throughout his life. On September 5, 1906, while on vacation with his family in Duino, near Trieste, Italy, Ludwig Boltzmann took his own life by hanging. He was 62 years old at the time. The exact reasons for his decision remain a matter of speculation, as he did not leave a note explaining his actions. After the passing of both Boltzmann and Mach, the atomic theory received empirical validation, notably through experiments like John Perrin's studies on Brownian motion. Today, the atomic theory stands as a cornerstone of physics, while Mach's skepticism is largely viewed in a historical context, though his philosophical insights retain their significance. Brought to you by No Name Factory.